If you can stay stuck, you can also stay disciplined. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Let me say it a little louder. If you can stay stuck, you can also stay disciplined. If you're stuck in a rut, some aspects of it may not have been by choice, but staying stuck in the rut is making the choice to do that. Staying stuck in the rut is making a choice to not get out of the rut. Staying stuck in the rut is a choice that you're making when you decide to just lay down, quit, give up, lack discipline, lack focus, lack drive, lack the ability to change your situation. See, my friend, we all have this one powerful tool, bro, that is literally life-changing. It's called the power of choice. The power of choice. This time here, it's going to be here. You feel what I'm saying? Whether you choose to do anything about your situation, your circumstance, whether you choose to not create that business that you've always wanted to create, whether you choose to not be on your purpose, not be on your mission, not devote any time to do those things that you've always wanted to do. That's a choice. That's a choice. But actually doing the opposite, getting on that path, getting on your purpose, picking up your playbook, getting on your assignment, that's also a choice as well. See, my friend, within a 24-hour span, just looking at it from a microscopic perspective, meaning, of course, life in totality, the goal is to evolve over a period of time, but within 24 hours, we have the ability to make decisions every single day. We have the ability to take that 24-hour period, take a block of time within your day, or take blocks of time within your day to, start scripting to a new narrative, bro, to start doing those things that you've always wanted to do, or you can cancel that and stay stuck. Stay stuck in your rut, having a pity party for yourself, or just ignoring your dreams, ignoring those things that you put to the wayside, bro. For what? For what reason? And this is coming from an individual who knows what it's like, to be in a rut, because that was, my situation years ago. When it comes to certain things, mental health wise, me personally, I dealt with depression. I dealt with depression for quite some time. And like I said, reality is certain things you have no control over. The experiences that I faced, I couldn't control what other people's decisions was that ultimately would affect my life in a negative way. But over a period of time, man, I realized, nobody's going to do the work for me. Nobody's going to bring any type of inspiration and ambition my way. Nobody's going to feel sorry for me. Nobody can do the work for me. And so one day it just hit me. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing with myself? What am I doing with my life? And by the snap of a finger, I got up out of it, bro. And I never returned back to that place of pain again, in the regards of allowing it to keep me in a rut. So I can relate to anybody who's dealing with anything. We all face different events and situations and circumstances in life. Some of us face trauma. I would say my situation was more based on trauma, traumatic experiences. But even then, bro, even if, like I said, those things that you can't control from the exterior, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, bro, I can change everything from the interior. I can change everything by simply getting up. I could change everything by saying, instead of laying here, staying stuck in this rut, feeling sorry for myself, continuing to dwell on those previous situations, those past situations that no longer live here anymore, those previous situations that were not contributions to my growth. And once I realized that, once I sat with it and realized that, I was like, bro, we got to do something different. We can't keep doing this, or life will pass you by. The sun goes up, the sun goes down. We got to do something different. We got to go in a whole different direction. We got to get on our path. We got to start this journey. And so it was at that point I started my spiritual journey, and told myself I'm gonna be intentional with my time every single day. I'm gonna be intentional with my walk every single day. I'm gonna ensure that I'm doing something that's gonna keep me focused and locked in when it comes to my dreams, pursuing my dreams, being on my mission, being on my purpose. And I never looked back. And I never went back to that depressed state ever since. You know, of course, we all have good days, bad days. And whenever depression wants to even knock on my door, whatever the case may be, I know how to deal with it. For one, I recognize it. In the past, I didn't even realize that it was depression. I didn't realize what state of mind that I was in. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video for you guys, because some of you guys may not realize that you're actually stuck in a rut. Some of you guys may not realize what's happening because you're so focused on the past situations, the past traumas. It's time to heal, brother. It's time to heal, king. It's time to heal, queen. It's time to get up. It's time to recognize that you have the ability to do something different with your life. You have the ability to do something different within your 24-hour period, within your week, within your month, within your year, within years, within your life. But you have to take action and take actionable steps to get yourself out of that rut. You have to take actionable steps to work towards your purpose and get closer to the things and the dreams that you have within your brain, bro, within your mind, things that you want to accomplish in life. It's time to work. It's time to get busy. It's time to stop feeling sorry for yourself. Yes, those things happen to you, but ultimately, those things happen for you, for your growth, for you to have fuel, for you to be on your mission, for you to understand now it's time to move intentional. Now it's time to move with purpose. If you can stay stuck in your rut, my friend, you can get on your journey and you can be disciplined. If you have the time to stay there, sit there, lay there, and be stuck in the rut, you still have that same time that you can optimize your life. You still have the same time that you're dedicating, being loyal to being stuck in that rut. You can take that same time, bro, and you can transform and transfer that energy into something positive, something productive, something that's going to get you to where you want to get, something that's going to get you out of that rut, pull you out of that rut. That's one of the reasons why I work out. You know, for me, training, of course, is a healthy thing. You know, it helps promote longevity, keep you strong, durable, increase your cardiovascular, all of the above. But at the same time, for me, training is my sanctuary. Training is how I cope and deal with depression. Training, working out, you know, for me, is so many different reasons for why I do it. And it's not just for health purposes, man. You got to find ways to occupy that time doing something more constructive with your life. You got to find ways to occupy that time that you're spending in that rut and change it to something more beneficial. Create new habits. Change it to something that's going to occupy that same time that you're spending in that rut and use that time that's going to benefit your growth and your purpose in life. Create new habits. Create new habits. Get out of the funk, get out of that rut, and create that same block of time. Creating new habits, being invested in those new habits, being on that journey, bro. Working at it every single day. And I promise you, not only will you get out of that rut, you'll start shining. You'll start flourishing. Your confidence will start raising. Your confidence will start building. You're accomplishing things. You're doing things that's contributing to your growth. You're doing things that is opposite of staying stuck in that rut. It's a choice. All of it are choices. And once I was able to identify that and recognize I don't have to stay here, I don't have to continue to keep revisiting those thoughts of the things, the traumatic experiences that I face. I don't have to continue to do that. I can actually think about something different. I could think about growth. I could choose growth. I can choose to be on my purpose. I could choose growth. I can choose to start writing to that business plan. I can choose to be active. I can choose to be proactive instead of inactive. When you're in that rut, you're on inactive mode. But when you're doing something constructive, you're being proactive and you're growing brick by brick every single day. Again, staying stuck in that rut is a choice. It's all choices. We have the power of choice. You don't have to stay stuck in that rut, my brother. You don't have to. If you're in a rut, that's one thing. But choosing to stay in that rut is another thing. It's a choice. You also have the power to change your situation. You also have the power of choice. You also have the power to take that same block of time and start pouring into your life. Once you change that, bro, once you understand that, once you get to the point where you say, nope, not gonna lay here no more. I'm not gonna sit here and have a pity party and feel sorry for myself, feeling sorry for myself sessions, calling up all my friends. You know what happened to me today? You know how many people come up to me, bro, or have come up to me telling me the same story, bro? The same story every single day, having pity. And I get it, how you feel is how you feel, but keep in mind, it's a feeling. What happened to you actually did happen. But when you continue to keep speaking on that same narrative, bro, you stand stuck. When you continue to keep talking about the things that happened to you, that's a version of staying stuck. You stand stuck. But you can actually channel that energy, turn the chapter. It's time to start rewriting. It's time to start scripting to a new narrative, bro. It's time to get on that voyage. It's time to get on that mission. It's time to get on that purpose. It's time to chase those dreams. Come on now. It's time to chase those dreams, bro. It's all up here. It's all in here. You just got to walk it out. You got to get up. You got to be brave enough to get up. You got to be brave enough to get up. You got to be brave enough to do the work. And I know the work can be scary at times. I know the work can be scary, but you got to do it, man. Your future self depends on it. Your future self relies on it. Your family relies on it. You need it. You need it for you. You need it for growth. You need it to evolve. You need it to prevent yourself from looking back on your life, regretting that you didn't do anything, bro. Regretting that you allowed yourself to stay stuck, from limited thinking, from thinking that you can't, from allowing yourself to stay in inactive mode instead of being proactive. It's gonna hurt, yeah, but you know what? Staying stuck hurts too. So choose the hurt that's gonna benefit you. Choose the hurt that pays off later. Choose the hurt that is considered investing into your future self. Choose the pain, choose the hurt where you can get a reward from it. I could stay in my funk, that hurts, or I can go to the gym, lift some heavy weight, that hurts. But guess what? I benefit from lifting the heavy weights. I benefit from doing the cardio. I benefit from doing the things that's going to add value to my life, sustainability and longevity in my life. So choose the hurt that's going to cause you to grow. Because staying stuck is hurt, doing the work hurts, but doing the work is where you actually grow. Also, doing the work later on reveals to you that the things that happened to you actually didn't happen to you, they happened for you. Sure, you went through that pain. Sure, you saw what it was, it happened, but at the same time, later on, as you start to grow, as you start to push yourself into greatness, you realize that those things, bro, are pushing you to greatness. Those things are actually contributions to what's happening for you and not what's happening to you. Later on, as you grow, as you're rising, as you're putting in the work and you're doing what you got to do, as you're elevating, you will look back, not to necessarily look at the pain for what it's done. You're going to look at it and realize, you know what? This right here contributed to me being a stronger version of myself. Those experiences taught me how to be durable when it comes to the experiences that I face. Those experiences actually helped me. They hurt a little bit, but I took the lessons and I applied them. I applied them to my everyday work, bro. The everyday work that I put in. And I realized that I only grew stronger from it. But you have to do the work to reap the reward. You have to do the work to realize that what happened to you actually happened for you to become a better version of yourself, ultimately. If you appreciated the video, lock all the way in, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn your post notification bell if you guys like content like this. And we're going to continue to keep driving, y'all. We're going to continue to keep driving. The family is growing. Can't do it without you guys. I appreciate and love all my supporters, my day ones, my in-betweens, my as of nows, and my future supporters. Lock in, y'all. Lock in. We growing. Let's push. Let's dig. As always, do what brings life to you. And it's a great chance that you'll bring life to whatever it is that you do. You already know, rain, sleet, or snow. The goal is to ultimately grow. Peace and blessings. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. One love, strength.